Life is about movement and vitality. Don't let vein disease slow you down. Our cutting-edge procedures are minimally invasive with little to no downtime. Rediscover healthy, beautiful legs that keep up with your life. Regain your confidence and freedom to enjoy every moment. Choose Vein Clinics of Hawaii. Your journey to healthier veins start here.
Aloha, it's Kiana Cayabyab, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longs Drugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longs Drugs for all your shopping needs. Former New York Mayor and Donald Trump lawyer Rudy Giuliani has been ordered to pay $148 million in damages to two former Georgia election workers. Wandrea Shea Moss and her mother Ruby Freeman sued Giuliani for falsely claiming that they engaged in ballot fraud during the 2020 presidential election. The claims were among the false conspiracy theories Giuliani and other Republicans pushed as they tried to keep then-President Trump in power. Moss and Freeman received a wave of threats after the election. Giuliani later conceded that the accusations were false, and a judge found him liable in the case. It was up to a jury to determine how much Moss and Freeman would receive in damages. The judgment adds to growing financial and legal trouble for Giuliani, who was among the loudest proponents of Trump's false claims of election fraud. A Kaneohe man has entered a guilty plea after FBI agents in New York discovered he was using an elaborate online marketplace to traffic in child pornography. According to a federal criminal complaint, Casey Young allegedly swapped images with pedophiles in an online file-sharing community. An undercover FBI employee allegedly found Young by infiltrating the secretive online world of pedophiles. The complaint said suspects used the Wicker online community to facilitate trading of illicit material. In January, Young allegedly shared files in a themed room involving adult men and 10-year-old victims. He allegedly used a VPN to disguise his location and IP address, but FBI agents learned he was using an iPhone and were able to trace it. Young is charged with one count of distribution of child pornography and faces up to 20 years in federal prison if convicted. Developments from Gaza today as Israel's military mistakenly killed 3 Israeli hostages during its ground campaign against Hamas militants. Rear Admiral Daniel Hagari is the Israeli Army's chief spokesman. He said troops found the hostages in Gaza City and mistakenly identified them as a threat. Hagari said it was not clear if the trio had escaped or been abandoned. The deaths were announced as the U.S. and Israel discussed a timetable for scaling back intense combat operations in the war. The overall fight is expected to take months. President Joe Biden's administration has expressed unease over Israel's failure to reduce civilian casualties and its plans for the future of Gaza. But the White House continues to offer support with weapons, shipments, and diplomatic backing. A 37-year-old man is in critical condition after he was shot multiple times by an unknown gunman while driving in Mililani. Police said the man was driving down Kamehameha Highway just after midnight on Thursday when he was shot at multiple times near Kipapa Street. Emergency medical services arrived on the scene to find the man in his vehicle with suspected gunshot wounds. Technicians provided life-saving stabilizing treatments before taking the victim to a nearby hospital in critical condition. Police said the suspect is unknown and had not been located as of Thursday afternoon. The shooting is currently classified as a case of attempted murder in the second degree, and an investigation is ongoing. It's going to be a chilly weekend in Hawaii. Weather officials expect a strong high-pressure system to remain north of the islands, keeping the cool, windy weather around through Saturday. A wind advisory is in effect until 6 this evening for portions of Lanai and the Big Island, where northeast winds are expected to reach 20 to 30 miles per hour with 50-mile-per-hour gusts. Areas affected by the wind advisory include the Mauka, Windward, Leeward, and south areas of Lanai and Kohala, and the southeast and north areas of the Big Island. Northeast trades will ease by Sunday before shifting to gusty easterlies through the first half of next week. Meanwhile, a high surf advisory is in effect for the north and east shores of Oahu, Kauai County, Maui County, and the Big Island through 6 this evening. Surf up to 15 to 20 feet is expected to pound north shores, while east shores will see 8 to 12-foot waves. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here next week Monday.
Call us at 808-585-2955 or visit our website at veinclinicsofhawaii.com to schedule your consultation.